It's Kiss 7.3, #1 for the most hip-hop and R&B. My name is MQ. Interactive Neighborhood is on. Tech N9ne, Something Else album released last July. Went on to become the #1 independent album on Billboard, #1 rap album on Billboard. Over 2 million albums sold independently. Tonight, checking in on the phone lines, the one and only Tech N9ne.
What's up, brother?
How you doing? Congratulations on that. And what are you up to tonight?
I just left the studio because I'm trying to meet a deadline, which is Friday, for my new collabo project called Strangulation with all my strangers on it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm still trying to get all my strangers on it. You know, Mayday's still waiting for their tracks to do. We're gonna do together. Big Scoob and Cuddy are still waiting on theirs. So we got some work to do before Friday.
You know, one of the first memories I have was a Kiss Fest concert where we had you perform here at Kiss Fest. You performed like Slacker, I'm a Towel, Tech N9ne, I'm a Player, man. The crowd loved you, and they came specifically to see you. What do you think about Albuquerque and all your loyal fan base that you've had here for over the past 10 years?
Man, it's so beautiful, man. I mean, we have so many stories in Albuquerque, but we on every tour we come through Albuquerque, man. We do Sunshine Theater. We eat right behind it at that Brazilian place.
Oh, Tucanos?
Tucanos or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes we go to the movies right there in that area, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it shows a lot of love, man. I love Albuquerque, and I'm going to always show love to Albuquerque because they always show love to me, man.
That's your little one-stop shop right there. You go perform, you go eat, and go to the movies, and all in that one little spot right there.
Yeah, but we kind of do it in a different order. We go eat after the meet and greet, then we go to the movie, then we'll come back to the bus and get dressed, then we'll get on stage. So the whole time we're performing, we're belching up that Brazilian beef.
Hey, how's Travis doing in your strange music family?
He's good, man. He's good. He's just stressed out because he wants to meet this deadline. You know, he wants to, come on, what's up? Let's go. Come on, Tech, come on, man. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know we're doing really good music, but the way we write, you know, and the way my style is, man, it's intricate, so it takes a little bit longer to write it, you know what I mean? And I don't like to rush anything because my technicians will know if it's rushed.
Paying attention to you.
Totally. Yeah, they know I'm technician #1, and I always come with it. So this music, we actually been working on it for some months. I know as we've been working, man, it's been coming out so beautiful. And everybody who hears the music, like, this is for the collabo? This is not for your solo album? I'm like, no, we just got to take off where we left off, you know what I mean? And where we left off was something else in therapy, and it has to continue to be that big.
I just saw it posted up on your Twitter and kind of released this just past few hours. Looks like you're gonna be hitting the road again. Independent Grind Tour 2014. Who you taking with you?
Oh my God, man! It's gonna be me and Chris Calico. It's gonna be Freddie Gibbs all day, all night. It's gonna be Jaron Benton. You know what I'm saying? From Funk Volume. Much love to Hobson. And it's gonna be Psych Ward Druggies, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it real big with Nick Cannon's people, and it's gonna be awesome, man. You know what I'm saying?
And there's no promise yet, I can imagine, because the tour dates haven't come out, but can we expect to stop in New Mexico?
All the time.
All the time.
We got too many fans down there. All the time, dude. All the time. Last time we were there, also, the cabbie, we were going to go eat, and we had the cabbie take us to the Breaking Bad house.
Are you a fan of Breaking Bad?
Yeah. The head of my security, Muggs, he's a big fan.
Yeah.
And he turned me on to it.
You were talking about your rock album, Therapy. Pretty good success. Can your fan expect kibosh?
Yeah, I mean, I did Therapy to get a filler and see if fans really wanted me to continue. And they all agreed that they love what I'm doing. You know what I mean? They love what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to assemble the band. And that will be kibosh. I just don't know when. You know what I mean?
It's kind of in the future. It'll be around. We'll be looking forward to that. So not only is your music independent, but I've been watching you and doing your strange music and the clothing line, the merchandise. That's all handled in-house, right?
Yes, it is, man. Everything. We do everything. We're a self-contained unit. And we ain't showing no signs of slowing down, bro. I was gonna say, it must take a lot of work to keep things running smooth over there. Yeah, man. That's why you think Travis is what do you call it? Like he's like a ball of energy. You know what I mean? And that energy is spread out throughout to all the people that are in strange music. So by the time I walk in there off tour, everybody's like, boo. So I got this segment. It's a new segment that I started
It's on Friday nights, called the Friday Night Freestyle. I open up the mic to New Mexico MCs. They can come into the radio station, show their style. What advice can you give to those young and up-and-coming artists and MCs to get their grind on? And what advice do you have to them?
They gotta be dope. Everybody think they can rap nowadays, man. Everybody's mama's rapping, everybody's sisters and brothers and daddies, everybody's rapping now. Their dog is rapping, you know what I'm saying? what does a fox say? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's rapping, man. So it's like, you have to be dope. And you can't be the only one that think that you're dope. You know what I mean? People have to agree. You know what I mean? And if everybody's in agreement on your block, then it can go to the next block. If they're agreeing on the next block, maybe it can go to the next town. You know what I mean? And, you know, it can spread. You know what I mean? People have to agree, but everybody thinks they can do it because a lot of people that are on the radio can't really rap sometimes. It's some good cats on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But some things make it on the radio that you like, wow, how did they do that? And it makes everybody else think they can do that. And then there's a legion full of people that do that crazy style that everybody's doing, and then you'd be like, oh my goodness. People have to agree.
And it kind of gives you this whole social media, you know, with the Twitter, with the YouTube. It's easy to get yourself out there, but it's hard to get noticed because of the, you know, oversaturation, it seems like, with so many artists trying to be found. What are you doing different and unique to stand out from the crowd? Because there's so many people out there.
You have to have something different and unique to stand out. You know what I mean? Whether it be your voice, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be your style, you know what I mean? It's like when you hear Rick Ross's voice, you know that's Rick Ross. When you hear Eminem's voice, you know that's Eminem. When you hear Jay-Z's voice, you know that's Jay-Z or Kanye or Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? You know the major people that do it, you know what I mean? You know it's something distinctive about their style, whether it be their voice or their style, you know what I mean? So you have to have something that will make somebody say, what? What is that? Like, I could easily say, my name is Tech N9ne. I could say, my name is Tech N9ne?
Yep.
And everybody will start to say it because the pitch I put on it, you know what I'm saying, accentuated the 9, you know what I mean? And it's memorable.
I put this out there on Twitter. I was asking, you know, what if you could ask Tech N9ne one question, what would it be? So I have a few of these people that hit me up. Elena asks, how does it feel being one of the best, if not the best, independent rappers in the world?
It don't matter if I'm independent, I'm a rapper, period. How does it feel to be, the best, one of the best rappers?
There you go. How does it feel to be one of the best rappers?
Let me see. It feels like, why did God choose me? I ask sometimes, and I'm thankful. You know, I'm like, why little old me, though, from Kansas City, Missouri? Why am I one of the best? You know what I mean? It's like, maybe because I worked hard on my craft, and I mastered it, and I keep on trying to get better and better, you know what I mean? And I just trip out because people say to me all the time, you're the best to do it, and this, that, and the other, and it's like, hey man, you and Eminem, and that's a big compliment to me, you know what I mean? Because a lot of good rappers out there, a lot of great rappers out there. For them to consider me for their top 5 and all, and like a lot of people do, it's truly a blessing to me. You know what I'm saying?
John on Twitter, he asked, "What is your favorite album?"
My favorite album has always been Ever Ready, but something else came out, and it's like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, that's like a mixture of Ever Ready and Angelic, and Angelic was reigning for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Angelic was that one. It was my first one that everybody connected to. You know, that don't mean I don't love Absolute Power, but it was something about Ever Ready that was like, nothing could touch it. Like, Come Gangster is on there, Caribou Lou is on there, The Beast is on there, My World with Lynchong and Dilemma is on there. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, Riot Maker, all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? So it was hard to beat, but then something else. But then it's kind of hard to say, man, because All 6 and 7 has some killers on it too. You know what I mean? Like, woo! Something else, man, is hard to beat. Man, it's hard to beat. Hard to beat something else. And you know, maybe some of the older fans might not agree, but I don't care. You know what I mean? I just know that I keep getting better and better, and the work is the proof. you know.
Chris on Facebook asked, when are you going to link up with Eminem for a track?
I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If he ever wants to do something, you know. I sent a couple of songs to him, but he's a really busy guy, you know.
Yeah.
I sent him one during Ever Ready, you know, and I sent him one during something else, you know what I mean? And he's really busy. You have to send it ahead of time, and I work more like at that moment. Like I'll write it right there on the spot and lay it, and then send it out and expect somebody to do the same to me. But, you know, he's busy, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, when you have big hits on the radio like Monster with Rihanna, man, and it's been #1 for like 2 months or whatever, I don't know. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. So I don't know, man. If Lord willing and time permits, maybe we'll rap together again like we did on the Wake Up Show anthem in '99.
A lot of people are looking forward to that. Hopefully it will happen in time. One last one from Twitter. Beza asks, what song has meant the most to you?
What song means the most to me? Got a lot of them, man, that mean a lot to me. I'd have to choose one. Probably The Rain.
The Rain.
Off of Ever Ready. The Rain with my children on it.
I remember that one. That's a really good song.
Yeah, Really Miss You. You know, it's just something about that song that is so personal, and I let people into my life like I always do, but that's deeper into my personal life. You know,
right.
That song, and you know, I would have to say that one, The Rain.
We're about to premiere Fragile with Kendrick Lamar, Mayday, Kendall Morgan.
Whoa, wow, that's beautiful.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. They just told me I was just supposed to call you.
No. We're going to play it.
Tell me that you were going to.
Yeah, we're going to play it. It's going to be on the New at 9. How was it working with Kendrick?
Kendrick is family, brother. You know what I'm saying? We went on tour together a couple of tours ago. J-Rock was on tour with us, and he was J-Rock's hype man, and we clicked. And he gave me one of his mixtapes, and I loved it. And I put him on a song with me on all 6s and 7s, and nobody didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really. We did a song called I Love Music, along with my cousin Uber Geek. So when Fragile came up to me, I needed another hardcore MC that could hang.
Yeah.
And I hit him up, man, and he murdered it, and it was beautiful. I mean, when I got it, a beautiful voice of Kendall Morgan was already in it, along with the voices of Mayday, you know, Burns and Recognize, you know what I mean? And it just turned out it was a whammy, man, you know what I mean? And the fact that you guys are about to play it on the radio it means so much to me, because it's a real song, and it's from a real thing that happened to me about critics and journalists that don't take time with listening to the music, and they rate it and say something stupid, and you know it's not accurate. You know what I mean? So that's how Fragile came about.
Yeah. Because
somebody said something in a publication, a major publication, and I had to check them real quick. You know what I mean? And the song was how I did it.
That's an awesome song. I heard it and I was like, okay, I got to get Tech N9ne back on the radio. We're gonna premiere the song New at 9. And can you tell me when the video will drop for Fragile? Any idea on the release date?
Yeah, it's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's already done. I went to the studio today, and we're in the same building with the video guy. We're our video guys, and every time I go in, I'm like, "Is it ready? Is it ready?" They're like, "Yeah, it's ready." So it could be any day now, man. You know what I mean? They'll probably, since you guys are playing it, I know it's coming now.
My final question tonight: being a Kansas City Chiefs fan, who are you taking to the Super Bowl? Your AFC rivals, the Denver Broncos, or the former AFC West Seattle Seahawks? Who are you going to take in the Super Bowl?
Man, let me tell you something, man. I got a lot of fans in Denver that I got love for, and I got a lot of fans in Seattle that I got love for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I do humongous shows in both of those towns, you know what I mean? Denver, 4,000 people come see me. In Seattle, we have to do 2 shows at this place, so pretty much 4,000 people come see me there too. You know what I mean? And it ain't based on that. I'm just saying good luck to both teams, because, you know, they actually deserve it, you know.
Nicely said. I'm an Oakland Raiders fan, so I'm like kind of on the fence too. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know about either one of those teams.
Yeah, you said Oakland Raiders. You know Kansas City and Oakland, they like rival teams, man. You're a Raider fan, huh?
I sure am, man. For life, bro. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time, out of your day, out of your night, coming out of the studio. Call us here in Albuquerque, man, and we want to wish you a lot of continued success.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm the rappers who naysay me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go Richard Sherman on them. But you wanna talk about me?
I love that, man. All right, if you would please introduce your Fragile song to New Mexico.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. I love you. This is a crazy moment that I'm like at a loss for words because this is real music about to hit you right now. And if you ain't knowing, you're about to hear it. It's a song called Fragile, featuring myself, Tech N9ne, Kendall Morgan, Mayday, and Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm sizzling? Fragile, right here, right now. And you're inside MQ's Interactive Neighborhood on KISS 97.3. Tech N9ne.
Said you'd never ever break down, but here I am, sweet.